Towers released their first teaser for this year's Scarefest event. But if I'm honest, from a personal standpoint, yo, what is going on guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone. Today I'm here at a very sunny Alton Towers resort to check out some of the construction that's been taking place for the park's Mardi Gras event, which starts in less than a week now. I'm here today with my girlfriend Jess. You haven't been to Towers in ages, have you?
It's like last season.
So as well as checking out all of the Mardi Gras construction, which as you can see, we've got some lovely, what would you call this, a ribbon? A very long ribbon. We're going to be getting on the rides as well. You got your 13 top on today, your favourite. Hopefully we can get on that. But yeah, already on Tower Street, obviously I mentioned the lovely Mardi Gras ribbon here. There's some stuff going on down there. I'm not too sure what's behind all of these barriers, so I'm going to head down there and check out, and yeah, I'm just going to take you around the entire park and show you all of the awesome preparations that are taking place for the Mardi Gras event. Obviously, Alton Towers were the first Merlin theme park to introduce Mardi Gras as an event. Obviously, this year, every other park seems to have jumped on the bandwagon, with Thorpe having an event, Chessington also having the Mardi Gras event. So yeah, it seems to be a very popular one this year, but Towers was the original Merlin park. So yeah, obviously we'll see if there's been any kind of changes or improvements compared to last year, and I'll just show you everything that we see. But yeah, what a beautiful day. Very excited to be here at Alton Towers. Let's go. So having made our way down to the end of Tower Street, as we walk down, we obviously notice a lot of stages, which I presume are for all of the individual kind of crews that were introduced at last year's Mardi Gras event. Each themed area around the park had their own like entertainment group who would perform in those individual areas. And then at the end of the day and stuff, they'd kind of come down to Tower Street and each had their own like kind of stages. So I presume that's what all of those stages were. Now, as for the kind of construction walls at the end of Tower Street, I'm still not entirely sure what it actually is. As you can see on this little notice, it says this performance space is currently out of bounds. So to me, and from like looking at what seems to be behind these barriers, it seems like some kind of a stage, but you've got like all of the individual mini stages, and then maybe this is like the main Tower Street Mardi Gras stage. I don't know. Now for Mardi Gras last year, they obviously had all of the picnic benches out on the lawns. At this point, those benches aren't out, and it doesn't seem like too much is going on like the main stage over there. They haven't actually used this big stage yet this year, which to me is strange considering they had like the Festival of Thrills, and obviously that is all about being like a music festival and stuff. But yeah, at the moment, they haven't really utilised the lawns too much, so whether if they will be doing that, I don't know. But obviously last year a big part of Mardi Gras was the food and everything, and that all took place on the little street over there, which is called Food Street, over by the towers. So we'll go and check that out. I can see a big old building over there. Did you say something?
Amazing food.
Amazing food. Yeah,
That's my favourite part of Mardi Gras.
But yeah, that's the main stuff going on Tower Street. Obviously they've started putting up decorations like on the lampposts and stuff. So I'm sure that will continue as the week goes on. But I have to say, I really like how Towers have kind of left up these trusses from the fireworks event and stuff. It kind of allows the park to add like these themed lighting and any bunting they want up there. So yeah, I'm a big fan of how they've left that up. It looks really cool. So yeah, at this point we can kind of head around the park and see if any of the kind of mini stages have been built within their individual areas around the park. And obviously the big one, there's some kind of big construction over there, if you guys can see it. So I'm very excited to head down to what was Food Street and go and check that out. Happy days. Should we go on a ride, Jess? Yeah. Which one?
Galactica.
So we just had a ride there on Galactica and also Nemesis. Not quite as good as Inferno, is it, Jess?
I prefer them.
No, right, enough of that. But no, over here in Forbidden Valley, in terms of Mardi Gras, as I mentioned, they've started putting up one of the kind of mini stages / scenery pieces, where obviously the Forbidden Valley crew, as they call it, will be performing. It's the same one as last year, I believe. It's kind of like this big old like robot called Marvin. over in that top corner. Yeah, it's just kind of used as like a set piece that the performers can kind of dance around and stuff. But is anything going on with Subterra over here? Obviously, this used to be a dark ride here at the park that then closed a good few years back and has yet to reopen. However, there's always speculation around this, and who knows, I mean, a few years back it opened as a Scarefest maze, Project 42, but that's since left the park. I will actually talk about some Scarefest news later on in this video, so stick around. But no, I love this building and I used to love Subterra, so who knows what the future for this holds, but I'd hope one day they can get Subterra open. If not, it was a beautiful maze space as well. So I'm very happy to report that we got on 13, didn't we, Jess? We did it. It nearly started raining when we were in the queue line, but we got on it. And we've now made our way into Fountain Square, where, as you can see behind me, we've had our latest bit of Mardi Gras construction. This is the same as it was last year. Interestingly with this one, an actor can actually get on top of this and it makes some quite good interaction with the crowd, and then you had like some dancers and stuff out the front. So yeah, that's another one of the mini stages for Mardi Gras. Now just over here we've obviously got Hex, and it is currently closed today, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah,
not open.
Closed today.
Now I believe Hex has been having quite a few issues recently because it's been closed a lot of the time. I'm not sure if it's actually open this year. There's loads of stuff online saying like it is opening some days, but some people are saying it hasn't at all. I'm not too sure. I'm not a Towers regular, to be honest. Like any of the stuff at Fort Park you can ask me about, but I'm not sure if it has opened this year. I think it might have been open a few days, but correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get Hex up and running again soon, because it's a fantastic dark ride with so much history packed into it. So yeah, hopefully they manage to get that sorted. But yeah, as for Mardi Gras in this area, I presume we're going to be getting a few more bits, because they've got like this kind of podium out where hopefully there'll be some bunting and stuff coming from that. And yeah, that's everything for Fountain Square. Sometimes in the past there's been a stage here, but it doesn't seem like we're getting that. But obviously there is still around a week or so to go until Mardi Gras begins, so who knows what might happen in that time. But at the moment we've just got the mini stage over here. Right, should we have some lunch, Jess? Yeah. Now at this point I'm going to take a little break from all of the Mardi Gras news, even though the Mardi Gras food street is literally just over there. But first I'm going to take Jess on for her first ride on Spin Jam, which I can't say I'm looking forward to, because I've done it once and oh my god, it's intense. But whilst I'm here outside of the Towers, I feel like I should discuss the latest Scarefest news that we've got, in which Towers announced or kind of released their first teaser for this year's Scarefest event, which is their big 15th anniversary. Now in this teaser they said that there would be 3 returning scare mazes and 1 brand new scare experience. Now notice the wording on that. They clearly said that it would be a new scare experience, not necessarily a brand new scare maze. And yeah, along with this there was like a teaser of like a coffin like upright in like a quite dark and dingy room, although there was some nice lighting in there. But yeah, it seems like Towers are really kicking off like the Scarefest kind of promo slash information very soon. But if I'm honest, from a personal standpoint, it's their big year and they've announced 3 returning mazes, which, well, at last year's event they had Skin Snatchers, The Attic, Darkest Depths and Toxic Junkyard. And a lot of these mazes have been here for many, many years now. So with this announcement that 3 of these will be returning, obviously it sounds like 1 of them might be leaving, and this new thing being a new scare experience, I don't know, at this point I'm not super hyped for Scarefest. I mean, it is really early, but you'd think with their big 15th year, a lot of these mazes have already been here. I was hoping for like a big, at least 1 or maybe even 2 brand new mazes for their anniversary year, but at the moment it doesn't seem like they're going down that direction. So I don't know, it's early, as I said, we're only in May, but we'll have to wait and see. And hopefully we do get a big new maze for this year's Scarefest, because I really do think they are due a nice big new maze. But yeah, as I said, we're going to head down into X Sector, check out the Mardi Gras stage in that area, and get Jess on her first ride on Spin Jam. Oh boy, you won't be smiling like that after you ride it. Oh boy, so we had our ride on Spin Jam.
I loved it.
Oh my god.
All I could hear was him screaming next to me, "That's enough now!"
It's a very intense ride, to say the least. But yeah, I've now made my way to Food Street, which was kind of like one of the main areas during Mardi Gras last year. And this year, it seems to be bigger and better than ever before. Just behind me, we've had a new kind of mini stage put in. Well, I say mini, it's actually quite big. Where presumably there'll be some lovely entertainment going on. But it's kind of weird, like you've got the view of Towers Street. Normally we kind of have kind of hubs for events on those greens with obviously the towers in the background. But yeah, this is quite a nice area that I'm glad to see them kind of utilising. They normally just use this for like queue line for Toxic Junkyard 2 years ago during Scarefest. But yeah, the main new addition in this area is the Mardi Bar, which I don't know how to feel about this. Like, it looks a little bit out of place at the moment, but hopefully, like, once all of the Mardi Gras food stalls and everything are in, like, it'll fit in a lot nicer. But at the moment, it does just look like a new build, just kind of placed on the tower's lawns. But no, I think it is a really cool idea. And apparently, there's even going to be floating pontoon seating actually on the lake. So I'm really, really interested to see how that works. But yeah, this is like going to be like a lakeside kind of bar. And yeah, it's nice to see they're kind of expanding on Food Street, because obviously the food and kind of culture of Mardi Gras is a massive part of the event. And you could get so many foods down here last year, couldn't you? Just like literally anything you could think of, you could get. You got like some noodles.
I got noodles, yeah. It was difficult to choose, I remember that. Yeah. I kept walking back and forth because there were so many nice smells. But I think I got noodles.
Yeah, but you can get all of your like Mardi Gras classics, like the king cakes, and yeah, there was like New York pizza, chicken, hot dogs, bit of everything, yeah. So yeah, it seems like Food Street's really expanding this year with this kind of additional area, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully there'll be a nice atmosphere with some tables and stuff here, where you can sit and listen to some music by the lake. And I'm very interested to check out this like actual lakeside pontoon seating, because you actually might be able to enjoy a drink on the lake, which is very cool. But yeah, I think this is kind of the biggest piece of construction I have to show you guys. I've also actually found out what a lot of the stuff on Tower Street is about, so I'll talk about that when we head back over there. I actually know what that stage is for now. So we just had a lovely ride on Wicker Man to end off our day there, and we stopped off to see the Mardi Gras kind of static stage over in Mutiny Bay. And yeah, it seems like they've kind of started putting up beads over in Mutiny Bay, as well as like that same kind of purple and green ribbon. And now we've made our way back down to Tower Street, because as I said, I've learned a bit more about what's going on here during Mardi Gras. But Jess is currently just loving all of her little ducklings.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Look at them go. So yeah, she's loving them. But yeah, as I said at the start of the vlog, I wasn't too sure what this kind of stage was about. But since then, I've read an article over on Towers Times who have given a bit more clarity as to what's going on. Are you all right there?
They're running.
So yeah, big up to Towers Times for this. But essentially, as I mentioned, there's going to be all of the crews from around the park kind of coming together at the end of the day to join in on the Mardi Gras celebrations. But this year there's a brand new Towers Street crew who I presume are going to kind of be using this main Towers Street stage. This will like be their static float like the others have around the park. So yeah, that's a new addition for this year's Mardi Gras. And also at the start of every day, there's going to be like a crowning ceremony in which a carnival king and queen will be picked from the crowd and essentially crowned for the day. And they'll get like VIP treatment, like food vouchers and tickets to the dungeons apparently, as well as like food and stuff. Apparently to get picked you have to like wear bright colours and beads and all of that Mardi Gras stuff to get picked. So yeah, not too sure on any more details on that, but it sounds like a cool idea. Like they just pick 2 people and basically give them the best day ever here at Alton Towers. But yeah, I think that is everything to show you guys in today's update. There's a lot of Mardi Gras stuff going on, like obviously the biggest just over the lake there. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Thank you very much for joining us today, Jess. Our link is down below if you want to go and give her a follow. And yeah, keep an eye on the channel because I'm sure I'll be coming up here to film a vlog from Mardi Gras at some point during its period here at the park. Leave a comment down below if you're more excited for Fort Park's Mardi Gras or Alton Towers Mardi Gras. Because obviously I'm a Fort Park local, I'm a big fan of Fort Park, and it does sound like they are going big with their Mardi Gras event. Like they got a parade and everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comments which one you're most excited for. And otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Jack Silkstone. Goodbye.